Okay, welcome back. Another, well, I've done this in reverse. So, this is my first time racing at this track, but this is me, Adam, aka Bad Riders, reviewing my go-kart races. So, I sit down, I like to talk about them, look at them,
Alright.
review them, see where I did well, see where I didn't do well, and yeah, try to improve, but also open to some feedback, conversation.
Warm up lap, get a feel for the track.
Yeah, so this is my first time racing this track. I haven't raced this track. Oh, not true. I've raced this track once. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even longer. What's this last year? So probably closer to 10 years ago. Jesus Christ. I've been in Melbourne for 2011. I moved to Melbourne. So what's that? 14 years. Holy crap.
Okay. So I have never raced this track before.
And we got a green light to leave the marshalling area.
Here we go. These are already louder than the ones at Le Mans, Ace Karts I should say.
Yeah, so my usual track that I race at is called Ace Karts. That's in Sunshine. This is Le Mans race go-karts. They're in Dandenong South, which is literally the other side of Melbourne. Anyway, as opposed to my first video, this was again reverse. So this is the first race that I did that night. And the session, my two buddies that I raced with in that session are in this session. That's Chris and Jesse. And yeah, there's a group of about 5 other guys on the track as well. So not as many on the track this time around as there was in the previous but later race. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But yeah, so in this race there's less people on the track. But somehow from memory, I was faster. Alright, green light, let's go. And it took me a lot less time to overtake someone in this session. And there you go again. Now, yeah, I definitely feel, in hindsight, this kart was probably faster than the one that I had in the second race. As you can probably tell by the way I'm whipping past everyone. Yep, so that was messy as fuck.
Slow down, Adam.
Good advice. Slow it down. Get a feel for the track. Don't just throw yourself into a corner. But in all honesty, it's how you don't learn to go fast by going slow. Well, you do, it's kinda, but yeah, you don't get a feel for the track. The track's not gonna feel the same going slow as it is faster. Your kart's gonna behave a different way. Gravity's gonna work differently. Braking points are gonna change. So, yes and no. And the marshal's there telling me to slow down. He stands there for most of the race, holding that damn sign. But yeah, like I said before, the marshals at this track are very, very strict. Obviously, the karts are a bit faster. I am going to do something similar for some of my Ace Kart races as well. So you can sort of see the difference between the two tracks. But yeah, it's yeah, these karts are definitely a lot faster than the ones. And there's Jesse. I think in this race I give him a wave in one lap where I go past him. And I believe... No, this is one of the other guys in the race. One of the other guys from one of the other groups that were on the track. So I kind of... In this portion, I actively kind of slow down a little bit just to sit behind him. Just to see sort of like what he does. Because he seemed to be quite confident on the track. But yeah, you can sort of hear where he picks up. He steps off that throttle for that whole section. There you go. Yeah, and he's a clean racer, I'll give him that. And there's Chris with the other guy. Alright. Now, I can't remember how I get past this guy. Do I do it down on the other section of the track which I like to go? Again, first race, I still haven't really figured out where I like to overtake people yet. Here we go. So he's going to get blocked by his old mate there, and then... Yeah, so he nearly spun him out into me, so I didn't really have much of a choice there but to go off the track. Get on the brakes and get off the track. But that's how I got past him. He fucked up, so he has to get behind me. This guy's impeding. There we go. Adam's top tip. If you know you're going a little bit slow and you got someone sitting up your ass, get out of the way. Just move. Okay. Nice, clean, open track. And I think this is Jesse. I give him a wave. Hi, Jesse. Yeah, so something I'm going to be looking to changing is I'm probably going to be getting a new GoPro at the end of the year, just so I can get telemetry back, so we could take a look at speeds and some telemetry data like you know, corner G's and all that sort of stuff. Just so I could sort of get a better of an idea of, like, you know, just how fast I'm actually going, as well as like see if I could add like a timer and stuff to the laps and stuff. Because I know you can do it with the DJIs. I think GoPro have that function as well. Another overtake. So you can see it sort of like as the laps go on, I'm picking up the pace. Obviously, I'm picking up the pace a hell of a lot more, but getting a bit cleaner through that bottom section. That's the other thing is, particularly on rental carts, the tires. Oh my god, can the tires go bad really, really bad quickly. I think I'll have to do the video of probably, arguably, my worst race ever at Ace Karts, where the cart the tires on it was shot.
They're definitely a lot faster than the ones at Sunshine.
Yeah, they definitely are. But I think Sunshine is in the process of organising and getting new carts, so we'll see how long that sticks around for. Because honestly, that's the hardest thing about going from racing here, and carts are obviously a lot better, to going back to Sunshine. Like Sunshine, location-wise, it's a hell of a lot convenient. Like for me, it's an easy thing. Like I can go midweek. Like it's like less than a 25-minute drive from my house. All right, there he is, Mr. Impeder. Here we go, and there's Jesse, and there's Chris. That's one thing Chris needs to work on, is his track positioning. I think if he did that, he'd probably be a lot quicker. Also appreciate the session a lot more. We did not have one yellow flag.
Not a clean lap.
Yes, it was. There we go, that's a lot better. Yeah, no yellow flags or red flags in this session, as opposed to the other race that I did that night. No one jumped out of their car and threw their helmet on the ground like they did in the other race. Look, in Oz, it's kind of funny. Like, I get it. You could get, like, again, when adrenaline kicks in, you kind of react a certain way. But I mean, come on, it's like a open session go-kart race with higher karts. What do you really expect? And I have my, yep, there we go. I get a cut because obviously I cut the corner because he cut me off. And it cuts back now. There we go. Dude's a dick. Slow, but not getting off the racing line. Now, after this race, we had like a 5-minute break between sessions, which was nice. But the guys were telling me, they're like, Jesus Christ, Adam. But yeah, like, I've been go-karting for a while. Like, it's one of the hobbies that I've picked up since I moved to Melbourne. So naturally, as you do things, you get better at it. Like, you go faster. It's a given. But yeah, some people, like particularly the people that I sort of go with, they tend not to have been go-karting before. Like, I remember I took someone with me once, and she had arguably the worst accident I think I've ever seen in a go-kart, where she clipped someone. They clipped her because she spun. No, they spun in front of her. She had nowhere to go. Then the go-kart wound up driving up the front of her cart. And I don't know if I still have the video. I think I might have it on my GoPro cloud storage. I'd have to take a look. But maybe I should do a video about that, because that was... Look, that was funny. Frightening, but funny. See, he's still holding that sign up. Why? To be fair, I did get penalized. I think I was the only person to get penalized in this session. And it's because of impeding Ivan over here. I don't even know his name, but anyway. So that's something you learn, particularly in the higher sessions and the open sessions that you do. Sometimes you have to get your elbows out to get the right line through a corner. I think I'm at the same point now where I've got a couple more laps left. That was a lot better. Now, from memory, I think I was at the top of the list as well in the timing sheets. But I think when I upload these videos, I'll upload my best times and what lap I did them on. And try and make a point of...
Now I've got someone to race. This guy's actually looks like he's...
So this person I'm talking about is actually Chris. He's actually trying it. He's picked up his pace a little bit. I think because he was trying to follow me, but he, yeah. I know, that one's Jesse. The one in front is Chris. And I think I get 1 lap or 2 laps racing him. Yeah, so I'll try, going forward, like I didn't do it this time, but I'll try and bring up the times and stuff, like the timing sheets that I get. And yeah, I'll make a mention on what lap it is, and yeah, see if we can sort of pinpoint why it was actually my fastest lap. There goes Chris. There we go past Chris. And there's the finish lines. Oh no, that's Chris. Yeah, so clean race. One time that I was slowed down kind of annoyed me as well, because every time I seem to get penalized at this track, it seems to be because someone pushes me off. But yeah, bit unfair, but it is what it is. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Again, feedback is appreciated. If you wanted to tell me what's good about this, what's bad about this, if you want a video about it. And apparently they're going for another lap. Noobs. Anyway, another life lesson. Always come into the marshalling area at walking pace. Stop. Yeah.
Jacob, come with me.
Anyway, I'm going to stop it here, guys, and have a good night.